Hi everybody, it's Casey Williams. Well, I normally wouldn't get all that excited about a compact hatchback, but this one right here, it looks like sculpture and it drives like a scalpel. It's a 2021 Mazda 3 hatchback with all-wheel drive and the turbo. Let's go have a look. Almost all of the Mazdas look like they could be concept cars, and the Mazda 3 hatchback is no exception. And it really starts with the front of it. I really like the little squinty headlamps, LEDs, they're adaptive, they turn in the curves, but I like the front of it especially. It just looks mean and angry. Like the black mesh grille, the lower front fascia, all works really well. And nobody sculpts sheet metal like Mazda's designers. It's just a crispness to design, but yet it just flows and just kind of drapes over the car. Really like it. 18-inch black alloy wheels. But of course on the Mazda 3 hatchback, the thing gets your attention is this part of the car, the C-pillar. So all the curves come together, they come into the back, and it just looks really beautiful. Black spoiler. I like the way the tail lamps just kind of angled right in, look very nice. Inside, of course, the advantage of having a hatchback is you almost have like a little crossover inside. Back seats fold down, you can get a bicycle in, and plenty of space for all your luggage. Well, the interior of the Mazda 3 hatchback really surpasses expectations. It's just absolutely beautiful, and it feels like it came in a car that's, $15,000, $20,000 more expensive than this car actually is. It actually looks like, somebody from Audi could have designed the interior of this car. Look at the dashboard. Everything's soft, and it's not leather, but it feels like leather. The brown stitching. Look at the seats, the perforation of the seats. You can see the brown kind of seeping through here too. Nice thick bolsters. Seats are heated. You got a heated leather wrapped steering wheel. And again, just the design of it. It just looks like somebody really cared. They didn't just put some generic steering wheel in. The aluminum look finish here on the spokes. It all just looks beautiful, feels nice. And down below, things are kept really simple. Dual zone automatic climate controls. The heated seat buttons are here. The heated steering wheel button, push button starter, USB. All just looks really good and works pretty well. Just lots and lots of details I really like on this car. This has Bose audio, and again, instead of just putting some speaker grills in, just got these nice aluminum grills, look really good. Power sunroof. A couple of things I don't particularly care for in the car. I don't love their infotainment system. The screen's beautiful, it's just real glassy, fits right in the dash, looks gorgeous. But this doesn't really work real well. When you're trying to scroll through stations, it feels like you got to use the menu a lot and back out. And the other thing that really just drives me absolutely batty is when you're scrolling through radio stations, it's difficult to scroll through them, and then it always wants to start back at zero, and it goes through, and it's just a lot of hassle. Why there just can't be a knob? Or why can't you just remember where you left the last radio station would be really nice. So that's kind of a pain in the bum. But volume's here, it's all here, it can work really well. This car does have a full load of safety gear on it. It has adaptive cruise control, forward collision alert with auto brake, lane keep assist, blind spot warning, rear cross path detection, pretty much everything. The only thing I will say though is the safety systems are just a little bit aggressive in city traffic. There's a lot of beeping, a lot of buzzing, a lot of trying to keep the car in its lane. And it's like, well, you're in city traffic and of course cars are kind of close to you. So, just a little less sensitivity would be perfect. But otherwise, just an absolutely beautiful interior, beautiful place to spend time, and a car is just really a joy to be in. Well, the two things that really make this car special to drive are a 2.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine and the all-wheel drive system. Well, the engine delivers 250 horsepower and 320 pound-feet of torque. Routes that through a 6-speed automatic transmission with selectable drive modes. So you can configure the powertrain, to be a little more aggressive, a little less aggressive, depending on how you want. But in a compact car like this with all-wheel drive, it's a nice amount of power. And at 320 pound-feet of torque, it really scoots it down the road. Good thing too is it also gets pretty decent gas mileage. 23 miles per gallon in the city, 31 miles per gallon on the highway. So you have a good balance of performance, the steering's tight. Mazda makes really nice cars as far as the way they handle. They feel almost Italian, very European for sure. But everything's just a precision piece in this car. So it's a joy to drive. Fuel economy, also very decent, like I said. This car has a heads-up display, so that's really nice when you're driving, you can see ahead. It also shows the safety systems on there. So when somebody's in your blind spot, it just kind of puts a little flicker there on the side of it to show you somebody's there. It's just very gentle, just very elegant, everything about it. So one thing this car does not have is it does not have an independent rear suspension. But it doesn't really need it. Unless you're really going over super rough pavement or you're just, absolutely a race car driver and you're very familiar with how cars should exactly handle, the car handles very well. When you're on a smooth, curvy, 2-lane road, out in the country just enjoying the car, you'll never know the difference. And everything about the car really is just very nice to drive. Mazda's created something very special with this car. From the outside, it's absolutely beautiful. Again, you wouldn't think that a hatchback compact car would be all that exciting, but this one really looks special, looks upscale, just looks like every detail is taken care of. The interior is beautiful, very luxurious, love the Bose audio. But the two big additions of having the turbocharged engine and all-wheel drive in this car, that just really makes it a whole different car in the way it performs. So let's talk about price, because that kind of reflects the car and its positioning and all the features on it. You can buy a Mazda 3 hatchback for under $23,000. This one, fully equipped, $35,390. Well, next week we'll have another fun car. Till then, storm forward.